You can get it. Marvelous.
Yo, what's good? Welcome back to the channel, y'all. And look. Today's video, we'll be talking about broken cards and does every One Piece color deserve a broken card? If you guys did not know, Blue just ended up getting a huge boost, mainly Buggy, the OPO 9 liter Buggy. If you guys don't know what card I'm talking about, it's not this one right here. The card will be on the screen. Pretty much what this card does, it does not allow any 4 or 3 cost or lower to attack. So any aggro deck or Blue Dofi, which is the #1 deck in the OPO 9 meta right now, if you drop this particular card you see on the screen against an aggro deck or a Blue Dofi deck, you pretty much can't even play the game. This is called a floodgate, and everybody is up in arms right now about this Buggy card because this is actually insane. I can't believe they even added a Buggy card like this. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I'm gonna just keep it real trill. I said Buggy needed support, but I don't know about this support. I truly don't know about this support to where you could just literally turn off. Oh yeah, I forgot also, when you summon this card that you guys see on the screen right now, you actually get to summon a 6 cost lower from the hand. So this Buggy card you see on the screen right now is actually crazy, and it raised the question, should every color have a broken card? What we have on the screen right now is every single color, and we're gonna go over every single color and all its broken cards, because once I started actually adding all these cards to every single color base, I started coming to the realization that you know, maybe every color does need a broken card, because every color from what I'm looking at has some broken shit. For instance, this draw 2 and trash 2 cards from your hand. I mean, not only it's a 2K, but you pretty much gets to dig into your deck. I mean, this is a very cracked card. Look, I feel like this is Blue's whole thing, is pretty much having a whole bunch of cards in hand, you know, stopping the opponent from having a lot of cards, okay, and board removal and bottom decking, okay? But is this card broken? I don't know. I think this card's okay. There's another card that allows you to draw a whole bunch of cards. If your opponent has 3 or less life, draw 4 cards. So the whole entire gist of Blue is, you know, pretty much getting a whole bunch of cards in your hand. Is this card broken? I don't think this card's broken. Now, Pudding is broken just because this is a generic card, but what do you guys think about Pudding? His reshuffles your opponent's hand. Very strong card. This is the reason why I don't like playing Blue, for instance, but I feel like Pudding is a broken card. Should it be banned? Should it be banned? Let me know, should it be banned? Sanji's really only good in certain decks, but it is really good in Marco. When it is used, I feel like this isn't a bannable card. Jinbei, I've been seeing a lot of people tell me Blue Dofi needs to get banned. Blue Dofi needs a ban, and I just have to keep it a stack of you guys. If Blue Dofi was to get hit, this would be the card to pretty much put Dofi in the pack. Jinbei just being able to cheat out an extra 4 cost character is actually insane from the hand, on top of all the other cards they have, like the Red Rock, the Pudding. But Jinbei, if Blue Dofi was to get hit, I do not want to see the leader get hit. This card right here needs to get hit. A lot of people are up in arms right now about a ban on Dofi, but to be honest with you guys, I feel like if anything needs to be banned from Blue Dofi, has to be this Jinbei card. Boa, some people are saying Boa. No, I think Boa's fine. You only get the freeze for 1 turn. Now, this Edward Newgate, once it's dropped on you, is very shicey, but it's really only good in 1 deck. You guys see it on the screen. Pretty much, if you guys try to attack and this is dropped on you, you have to draw 2, or you have to drop 2 cards from your hand. So if you're literally trying to attack for 2 or 3 monsters, because this is a 10 drop late game, you literally have to discard 6 cards from your hand. So this card is actually cracked too, but should it be broken? I don't think so. I feel like every color needs a broken card. Crocodile, this is from OPO 9. This should not be banned, because if you ban this, Buggy pretty much folds. Now, a lot of people are also talking about this 10 drop Buggy as well. Do you guys think this should be banned? Do you think this is bannable? I don't think so. I feel like a lot of the times you're probably not even going to have a full board of 5 characters. So a lot of time what people do is they summon this card just to remove anything on the field, pretty much some board removal. I don't know about paying 10 costs for it, but this is some serious board removal right here. Sanji's Peel Off. Now, this card might be banned Just having the blanket effect of two cards, draw 2 cards is actually insane. I think this might be bannable. What you guys, look, tell me what you guys think below. But the main cards that people always talk about banning is really this card. Now, everybody says this card should be banned. I'm gonna just keep it a stack of you. I'm not really too sure. This card is very broken. It does put Black and Yellow Luffy in a pack, but I can't play favoritism. this is one of the only ways of removal. In my opinion, I think it should be banned. Because you guys do have this card right here, place up to one character at the bottom of your owner's deck. I feel like that's cool, but also having Gravity Blade as well, that's, I don't know. Out of any cards that I have to say for the blue, you know, cards that are even here, I would say this should be banned, or this is probably bannable. Pudding's probably bannable. Jinbei's probably bannable, and maybe that brand new buggy card. I don't know. We have to see what the meta looks like in OP09 once that new buggy card is released. It is released in October. I'm not really too sure, but just having a blanket floodgate to where it says 3 and 4 cost or lower can attack, you pretty much just turn off whole entire decks and Blackbeard on top of that. So it's actually crazy. Let's go ahead and go straight into the next color. Next color we have is black. Now black has a ton of broken shit, mainly Gecko Moria. Should Gecko Moria get banned? Well, if you look at the OP09 meta, there's really only probably 1 or 2 black decks really doing something in Lucci and also Blackbeard. I mean, you do have BY Luffy and Smoker showing up here and there, but BY Luffy only has 2 tops so far in the OP09 meta in a mainline tournament, and Smoker barely has a little bit of top. So the only person really using Gecko Moria is Lucci at a high level, really with just some type of you know, credentials to its name. Blackbeard doesn't even use Gecko at this point in time. So but when we really take a look at all the Blackbeard card, not Blackbeard, but black cards in general, Spandai could be bannable. Just being able to, you know, bring any card out of the trash is actually crazy. I feel like this could be bannable. Porcelino, no, I feel like this is okay. It ain't bannable. Kuzan, this shouldn't really be bannable like that. I mean, it's really not that strong. Now Sabo, people are saying Sabo maybe, but Sabo is the main form of protection. Okay, the whole thing with black is having a lot of you know, on board wipes from KO effects and also blanket protection. I feel like that's just black's thing, is KO and having blanket protection, immunity from KO. So I feel like Sabo, I feel like is a staple in blacks. I don't think it needs to get banned, to be honest with you. Like, it's not really that strong, especially since a lot of these cards aren't even saying KO nowadays. When it comes to OP09 and OP10, probably when it comes out, a lot of the cards aren't even saying KO. This just says trash. Send the card to trash, pretty much bypassing the whole entire blanket KO protection. So I feel like Sabo's low-key kind of getting power creep at the moment. Let me know below. A lot of people are saying Rebecca as well. Rebecca could be banned just because for its recyclability. Just being able to return up to 1 black character other than Rebecca will cost 3 to 7 from the trash to hand is actually crazy. Being able to cycle cards from the trash is crazy. Should it be banned? I don't know. This could be a bannable card, to be honest with you. This could be a bannable card, but you know, from right now, just from OP09 standings, I feel like black isn't even nowhere need to be banned. I feel like everything is getting checked. Same thing with Lucci, just being able to KO 2 characters on the board. There's only 1 or 2 decks really using this card, to be honest with you guys, mainly Rob Lucci. But you know, this could be banned. Let me know what you guys think is banned. So far, what I think actually might be able to get banned is probably Rebecca and maybe Spandine. Maybe you can keep Rob Lucci. Next card, like I said, is Gecko Moria. I honestly don't think you should ban this card. If you ban this card, pretty much no black decks can play. It did just come out of a reprint as well. So honestly, what it looks like, in my opinion, I feel like they're just trying to power creep Gecko Moria and just keep this card here. Okay, I don't really see Bandai really banning this card. From me just looking onto what Bandai really bans, it seems like they ban broken leaders, bottom deck effects, and a lot of events. Okay, I don't really see really just truly a cards really getting banned, like characters getting banned. It's a lot of events, stages, and what's it called, leaders. I don't really see characters getting banned. So being realistically speaking, I don't think Gecko's going to get banned. It is a broken card. Another card we have right here, I don't think it's bannable, is Perona. Just being able to discard a card from the opponent's hand ripping is actually crazy. I feel like this shouldn't be banned. Jack shouldn't be banned either. I feel like this is a staple in all black decks now. Now this Blackbeard, where it turns off your you know, pretty much abilities and shit, and it's a blocker 12 drop or 10 drop 12k power. Very, very strong card. Should this be banned? No, because this is leader locked, okay? A lot of these cards that people are possibly thinking of banning should be banned just for the simple fact that it's not leader locked. A lot of these problems, like for instance, Gecko gets solved if it's leader locked, but it ain't gonna go back in errata shit. They've never done that. Next card we have is Ice Age. Ice Age could be banned. It is broken. Just using 1 Don, bringing a cost down to 5 is crazy. Very crazy. This could be a bannable card. Negative Hollow I feel like shouldn't be banned, but yeah, tell me below what cards you guys think should be banned from the black pool of cards. But I feel like every color should have a broken type of card. Okay, let's go into green here. So green honestly, bro, until green actually really shows up in the meta, we might just skip all these cards just because green just hasn't really been performing. Green is really, really bad. But if we're actually looking at cards that maybe should be banned, maybe this Noah's Ark, but let's be real, not too many people's playing this. People are saying Basil Hawkins. I don't think Basil Hawkins should be banned either, because I mean, you have to think about it. Green is actually probably might be the worst color right now, even though it has these 2 broken cards. Nobody's really using green. Okay, if any card that really probably needs to be banned is probably this card right here. Is the Zoro just being able to attack 3 times 3 times at a 9k is crazy. It's actually just insane. Maybe this card, maybe, but you're reaching at this point. Maybe this Dofi, because it freezes 3 characters that are already rested. Maybe, but let's be real. Until green actually does something, I feel like anything from green should be banned. So let's go ahead and go straight to the next color. Next color is purple. Now purple got a ton of broken shit in OP09 and OP08. What do you guys think about this Bond Clay? I feel like this card is good. Okay, you just copy the attack once and turn sideways when you attack it to 1000 power. I feel like this doesn't need to be banned. This doesn't need to get banned. Yeah, it does slow your opponent down, but I feel like this doesn't really need to be banned like that, to be honest with you guys. It's good, but is it ban worthy? No. Use this kid? No. It's good blocker. Okay, it does have a a regular effect when it's your turn, but I don't think so. I was hearing some people saying they need to ban the reset Luffy. I don't think so. I mean, you have a whole turn skip and a lot of other card games where you have turn skips that's actually a broken card, but in this game, I don't know. This is really just a game-ending card. Let me know what you guys think of the purple, reset Luffy here. I had some people saying Judge needs to be banned. Doesn't need to be banned. I'm not even talking about it. This doesn't need to be banned. This doesn't need to be banned. This doesn't need to be banned. I mean, it's good, but it's not too broken. Now, this is a problem card a lot of people were talking about, is this card right here. And I have to just keep it a stack of you. Purple is pretty much fucking everybody's bitch right now in OP09, but Black Maria, I don't know, bro. Let me know, do you guys think Black Maria should be banned? I feel like it's fine. I feel like it's fine. Like, I feel like the only things that really need to be banned is when we start getting to a tier 0 format, and that's why I said I feel like every single color needs a broken card, and this is probably the most broken card in the purple pool. Okay, this doesn't need to be banned. Kind of slow. This doesn't need to be banned. It's really only good in Straw Hat Luffy decks. This doesn't really be banned. It's a very good blocker, but it just came out. This card is actually cracked, but I don't think it needs to be banned as well. This Kaido doesn't need banned. It's just a boss monster. Very good blocker as well. Doesn't need banned. And this card, out of any other purple card besides Black Maria, this is a card that might need to get banned just because you get a plus 4,000 power to your leader and character. Then you draw 2 cards, all for -2 Don is actually insane. Look, if there's any card that needs to get banned, it's probably this card and maybe Black Maria, and everything else you can just be, it could just really just stay here, honestly, bro. But this card right here, this Gum Giant, this comes out OP09. This card is actually just fucking insane, bro. But should it be banned? Maybe just maybe these 2 cards right here. So now let's just go straight into what should we go? Let's go straight into red. And red, honestly, red hasn't really seen too much play. I mean, it was broken the first 3 or 4 sets, but now, as the time of speaking right now, we're in OP08, it's in OP09 right now. I feel like red just still, I mean, yeah, Shanks is good, but do things really need to get banned? I mean, let's look at this Kid and Killer. Does it really need to be banned? No, it's really just good in RP law. Zoro doesn't need to get banned. This card is good, but I don't think this card needs to get banned. It's Ember Newgate. I think it's just a good staple. I heard some people were complaining about these 2 cards just because it keeps on recycling itself. The recursion of these cards are crazy, but is it ban worthy? I don't think so, y'all. I don't think so. This card doesn't need to get banned. I heard some people saying Shariah needs to get banned. I rarely even see this card, so that's a lie. If you guys are saying Shariah needs to get banned, you guys need to go outside, go get the mail. Monkey D Dragon. I feel like this is just a good game ending card. It's not really that broken. A lot of people are saying this card was actually broken too. All your opponent's characters have negative 1000 power. I mean, these are boss monsters, okay? If you're bitching about a lot of these 10 cost type of characters, these are boss monsters, bro. Like I said earlier, every color needs to have some broken type of boss monster. Now, when it comes to this card, I don't know, because we haven't been able to use this card yet. But this is a broken ass card. I ain't gonna hold you. If your opponent blocks and you are at 0, you pretty much lose the game. This card is actually crazy. Should it be banned? I don't know. I'm not really too sure. I'm truly just not too sure at all. Let me know below what you guys think of this, but you know, this is the only card that I can really see it really getting a ban hammer. Okay, Gordon, not really, because there's another version of this card out. Not this non-blockable Luffy, because it's only a 5-drop. Not this Ace, because it just came out. The only other card that I can see maybe get banned, and maybe this card, because this card's actually broken. The Radical Beam. Yeah, you guys have to save 1 Dom for the opponent's turn, but this card is actually broken. The only 2 cards I can really see getting broken out of the red pool is probably this card right here, and maybe the Gold D Roger. This card's okay, and this card's really not that strong either. I mean, it's good, but it's not like this card right here. Radical Beam and Gold D Roger are the 2 strongest cards in red. Do they need a ban? I don't know. I truly don't know. But this card is broken though. I ain't gonna hold you. This card is definitely broken. Now let's go over the last set of cards, which is yellow YGOD. And to be honest with you, let's just bring up all the yellow cards, because if we're just being strictly honest, it's not necessarily these cards need to get banned. It's just the fact that everything in the yellow card pool is just completely just trigger heavy, and a lot of people just don't like triggers because it's, I mean, it brings another form of RNG. We're already doing RNG because we're playing a card game, but the fact that you have even more RNG within the life section is actually pretty bonkers. I never realized how bad it was, so I started playing BY Luffy when I'm playing against other yellow type of decks. But the main card that people are always crying about banning is this Big Mom. Just being able to steamroll this card back after back after back after back. Out of all the cards, this card and You're the One That Disappears should be the ones that people were saying, oh, maybe needs to be banned. But let's be honest, this is leader locked, so only certain decks can use it, and you actually have to place this in life with Fiori or just get lucky, so the chance of this happening is very, very slim. Another card people were talking about maybe trying to ban is Capone, because this can literally just end games out of life. If you attack life and you get this out of life, you pretty much are almost going to win the game. I've done this against so many players. Playing Enel is actually insane. If I had to say what cards maybe should be banned out of the yellow pool, probably should be Charlotte Lin, you know, Capone Beige, and maybe You're the One to Disappear. But let's be real, yellow ain't doing shit in OP09, so I'm gonna keep it a stack of few. Nothing in yellow needs to get banned. Y'all might not like the triggers, but just looking at the statistics when it comes to what's performing in OP09, ain't no yellow decks really doing anything. Okay, I don't even think any yellow decks are even topping like that. Okay, I mean, you have a couple here and there, but nothing crazy, kind of like how, you know, Shanks or the purple decks or, you know, blue Dofi or anything like that. So I feel like yellow doesn't really need to get hit. But let me know below what cards you think should possibly be hit, and do you guys think every single color should have a broken card? This whole video was inspired by that brand new buggy card. I said in my stream I should probably make a video like this, never did, but since that card came out and it added another floodgate to the game, I think it's time we actually talk about this, you know, this topic here. Should every color have a broken card? Okay, let me know below what you guys think. And yeah, y'all, that's all I got. But look, before I go, if you was feeling the vibes, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It all gone.